In this August month lecture video series, I have come with the topic note making. So, note making is the easiest one, and everyone has the habit of making notes in various situations, especially students while preparing for the examination. They used to make notes, they used to share notes also. So, if you are notes is too good in the sense you can get a good feedback from your friends. Suppose if your handwriting is illegible, or else draft what you have written is not fine for your friends, in the sense surely they ask for a clarification. So a note should be prepared in an organized way, and the flow must be maintained throughout it. And why should we make notes? In the sense, a notes can be recorded for future reference, and in exam times, and that it helps us to develop the content in a broader sense. So approaching this topic with no 5 stages of design thinking. So understanding users needs, so identify the learner's purpose here, and analyze the reading materials. So however you are given with the paragraph, so go through the paragraph and analyze what they ask you to make notes in it, and define, so summarize the main ideas in a point basis, highlight important details, and organize content in a logical flow. And linear notes, mind maps, then cornell method. So preferably we are using only linear style. So what's the difference between linear and non-linear style? In the sense, linear notes, it's like a formal set of things to be followed. For instance, if you want to give a numberings and all, linear structure will be fine. Non-linear in the sense, you can imagine a tree diagram, or else we used to make a miniature of uh, diagram based questions, and we used to mark the parts wherever we want and all. So there we will not follow any structure, so linear structure is followed. And use headings and subheadings, incorporate abbreviations and symbols, and add examples and reference. So at last stage we have evaluate and feedback part. So here we have how this process is taking place. First thing is that recording key information. So when you are reading the paragraph, just capturing the essential points and engaging with the source attentively, and grasping the meaning of the source, combining ideas into a coherent whole content of it. So instead of making a long sentence, better you can make it as a short form of a sentence with complete meaning of it. And next thing is all about, so why it is important. In the sense, it helps us our comprehension ability and enhanced retention and better organization with the available information, active listening, and personalized learning, efficient review, and critical thinking. Just imagine you have given with a paragraph, the whole paragraph is all about the A in healthcare. So every line should be thoroughly prepared. So each line you do highlight or underline the important terminology. So you just while you are connecting with the second sentence, do find out is there any clue between both the sentence. So like those kind of reading habit will help you to make your notes in a better way with the support of linear style. If you fail to follow the highlighted terms in the sense, then you can't make a good structured notes here. So this thing should be remembered. And the purpose of linear note making is summarize content and identify key points, record information, and facilitate review. So As I told you earlier, notes can be served for the future purpose. So with the support of notes, people can recollect or else remember what they have seen earlier. So making notes is not such an easy job, but with the support of the linear style and the format, that job can be done it very carefully. Thank you.